Bienvenidos a una segunda historia completamente diferente del Stanley Parable, así que...
Está bueno, la verdad, el narrador un cago de risa. A ver quién nos dispara la puerta de la izquierda, ¿sabes?
Estamos de vuelta en la oficina. Y esta vez...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ajá. ¿Qué sucede, narrador? ¿No te habías revelado?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No se había revelado. ¿No han cambiado? ¿Lo habrán lavado el cerebro, la memoria?
Puede ser.
Yet there was not a single person here. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Tenemos que ir arriba usando no sé qué, los employees, bla bla
¿Cómo
bla.
si te revelas de vuelta contra el sistema?
Y no puedo, porque estoy yendo por un solo camino. Mira, hablando de decisiones.
To a staircase, Stanley walked
Abajo,
upstairs
de
to his
acuerdo.
boss's office.
¿Para abajo era? No. Fire hose. Mira, tuvo un auto. ¿Cómo se metió el auto acá?
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Oh.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Yo solo seguí una
He
vez.
believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
cambiando el círculo.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he broke down? His clothes automatically behind him. And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeated?
Sí,
No, Stanley said to himself,
No.
this is all too strange, this can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for
Bueno,
it.
esto evidentemente... Claro, no es un sueño, donde él no puede realizar su trabajo de manera eficiente.
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally
Así que su sueño.
an explanation.
Ajá.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose.
¿Y que no dormimos en el trabajo o es que...?
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Eso, claro,
I'll go back
obviamente.
to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
Sueño lúcido, entonces.
and began to gently float above the ground. Now, how
¿Qué
remains
pasó? ¿Qué?
lucid?
Llegamos a esto.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed
¿Qué tal si ya podemos
hadn't asked
despertar?
himself sooner.
¿Le hace la pregunta?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Qué bueno que está este juego,
Now
chaval.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley. Found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. Very odd. I wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a
Sí que nos estamos planteando la idea misma de tener sueños.
He's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
¿Cómo? Estamos despiertos entonces, mira aquí.
Hearing the voice
Sí,
speak
y
these words
el
was
desperdicio de café.
After all, he knew for certain beyond a doubt
Ah,
that this
vamos.
was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Si tan
He
solo que...
would prove it.
Ah,
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently. And he
ajá.
invited himself to wake up.
Bien.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his
O en la
back,
oficina.
the fresh air of the world outside this one.
Let me...
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. Let me go back to my job.
Deseo que se acabe.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Please.
Déjame con mi
I
trabajo.
want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Como si el tipo nos estuviera hipnotizando, ¿viste? Es como que nos controla.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
No, no despertamos. Maldita sea.
Someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Soy real.
Someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. Can anyone hear my voice? And everything went black.
Ah.
Y empezaba dubstep.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariela. ¿No éramos Stanley?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Ajá.
She rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body, and then she turned and ran.
Este fue para la segunda parte o otro final. Esta vez el narrador siempre fue muy serio en todo momento.
Nos estaba tomando el pelo, nos hizo dar vuelta en círculos.
Nos metió en un... pero nunca se cagó de risa, nada. Siempre tiraba serio. Le tiraba tipo como el trastorno mental que tenía Stanley.
Lo terminó matando.
Lo terminó matando.
¿Qué fue eso? Nos terminó matando.
Nos terminó matando, que en realidad nunca nos mató. En realidad nosotros ya éramos locos de por sí, en teoría.
Pero viste que después el hijo empezó a contar la historia de Mariela, que había salido del trabajo. Es como si ella también tuviera su voz en la cabeza. Nada más que no sabe que la tiene en su cabeza. Quiere decir que puede ser que estuviera soñando.
O puede ser que la voz sea un dios. Más allá, un extraterrestre, una cosa así que te manipula por la cabeza.
Capaz que Jorge con su nuevo invento.
The Host. ¿Nunca viste The Host?
No, nunca lo vi.
The Host, es The Host. Bueno, así que bueno.
No sé, para mí fue Jorge.
Vamos en el próximo capítulo. Reinicio, como diría
Jorge. Si tienen más, saben cómo ganar más endings, coméntenlo.
Claro,
así
lo repetimos.
Claro, exactamente.
Tenemos para seguir igual a la próxima, a seguir para arriba, la oficina del jefe.
Vamos a seguir las horas. Bueno, ahora sí, nos vemos. Hasta luego.
Y ya está, vení. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo se fue a Choco?
Hola, Mati.
Hola.
Hola, Mati. ¿Cómo andan?
Bien.
Opciones.